Whether your Minecraft base is in a mountain, underground, or just a normal Minecraft house, conventional doors have probably been the way you have entered that base since the very beginning, but piston doors are making a return with the modern solutions to entering your Minecraft base. Hello there, gamers! Welcome back to another Minecraft video. We're back in this world, the experiments world, where I experiment stuff. Here is our redstone build with all of these fancy redstone things. And we're going to continue this pattern of redstone items today, as I'm going to show you 8 different redstone doors you can build easily in your own world. And I have rated them all 1 to 5 on the scale of how difficult they are. And these are pretty easy. Some of them involve some of these, which are double piston extenders. This is how to build a double piston extender, if you are wondering. Pause it there. And then here's a vertical double piston extender. Kaboom, kaboom. Double piston extender. Let's start with our first one. Now, some of these are able to be activated by buttons. If I were to press a button there, it could be activated with the press of a button. But a lot of these, we'll just use levers. This one, extremely simple. Just flick the lever. These 2 blocks are carried up with pistons. You can walk through just a 2x2. You could extend this, have it, or 1x2. You could extend it to be a 2x2, but just extremely simple. Extremely simple. I rated that one a 1 out of 5 on the scale of how difficult to build. Extremely simple. This one, our second door, I've rated this one a 3 out of 5 on the scale of how difficult it is to build. Now this one is a flush door. It means the door itself is actually on the inside, but it will come out and go up to the front. So let's go. They'll shoot out and then come right up. We want to close it. Just like that. It'll close. We can do that. We can press the button. It'll open and it'll close. You can see these pistons come out and then shoot out. It's extremely simple. Might seem difficult, but it is quite simple. Moving on to our next door. This is a 2 out of the 5 on the scale of how difficult it is to build. This is just simply a pressure plate piston door. You can walk inside. This works from both sides. You can often hook up these with both sides using buttons if you wanted to hook them up to both sides. But just simple pressure plate piston door. Up next, our next piston door. I've rated this one a 2 out of 5 on the difficulty scale of how to build. These are extremely simple. This one, though, is a pretty cool door while it is extremely simple. Flick this lever. It's like a spiral door. It'll spiral in, and as it spirals out, it'll spiral out just like that. Let's watch it. Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. Extremely satisfying to watch. Let's replace it with a button. Putting it with a button, that's just extremely satisfying. I love extremely satisfying redstone builds. And that's just really a good redstone build right there. And super simple. Up next is a sand redstone piston door. I've rated this one similarly a 2 out of 5 on the redstone hardness scale. If we walk all the way up here, now the reason it's up so high is just because this is a flat world. We got bedrock down here. Otherwise, I would put it in the ground, but this is 3 high world, flat world, so you gotta put it here. So, for this one, when we're up here, we can flick this lever, and the sand will fall down. Now this is one of them that use the double piston extenders that I showed you. It'll shoot them both up, the sand, and since the sand is a falling block, it's a gravity block, it'll fall if it's not attached to anything underneath it. You take away the pistons, the sand will fall, and then you put it back up just with the double piston extenders button. You can see them go down, go up. Kaboom, kaboom. Go down, and it will go right back up. Extremely simple. And yes, a lot of these are extremely simple to build. Now this one is pretty much just like this one right here. This one right here. But this one, I have rated a 2 out of 5 on the difficulty scale. This one's the same thing as that one over there, except it all goes in at once. You'll see there's no real animation to it. It just all goes in at once, and that's really it. That's all it is to it. Extremely simple. Just pistons there, pistons there, piston there, piston there. Extremely simple. Moving on to our next door. This is called the Jeb door of Bedrock Edition. This is kind of like the flush door. I've similarly rated this one a 3 out of 5 on the difficulty scale. If we flick this lever right here, these two pistons will extend out into the wall here, and then push up these two pistons, which will have the bottom of it, just like that. Just a simple flush door added along with the bottom of it. Very, very simple. Boom, boom, we'll shove it out, shove it back in, shove it out, and shove it back in. Extremely simple. Not much to it at all. And last but not least, our last door with the pistons. I've rated this one a 3 out of 5 on the piston door difficulty scale. Now this one, you'll see leaves here. This is because slime blocks will attach to any blocks outside of it, unless they are leaf blocks like this one. This will make use of some double piston extenders to a certain extent. Let's look it up, and it'll come down. Now, this door, if we were to build it, it does work about 50% of the time. The other 50%, it's actually pretty difficult. We'll see if we can get you to show it. It'll only come down, yeah, just like this. It'll only come down one block. Don't worry, you flick it a couple more times, it'll eventually go down. Okay, this one's just a little bit troublesome. And that's why I've rated it a 3 out of 5 on the difficulty scale. But that is all of our piston doors. Boom, 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 and boom. Thank you, gamers, so much for watching this Weekly Wednesday. If you did enjoy, please do not be afraid to hit that like button. And then, if you want to see any of these redstone builds that I showed you in this video, feel free to let me know. I can either make a video on that, or I can just invite you to the world and show you there. But thank you for watching. I hope you did enjoy, and I will see you all in the next Weekly Wednesday. Goodbye.